What is up, everybody? It is your boy Blizzy. Got the Glock 22 here, safe, empty, and I'm gonna do that for this video. Isn't that nice? Yep. So, yep, it's definitely safety checked, and that's good. So I want to talk in this video about a situation that happened with me this has probably been about 10 years ago. So if you've been watching the channel, you know that I'm a heavy Glock fan. I like pretty much all of them. Pretty much like all of these. So I had the Glock 37 and 45 G.A.P. And I did a lot of tinkering and modifications on that gun and was constantly breaking it down and cleaning it and working on it and modifying it. Well, one day I was at my house and I was cleaning the gun and went to go break it down, and I had a negligent discharge. I wasn't responsible and didn't make sure that this thing was properly clear, physically looking, whatever, and I was going to break the gun down to clean it, and I noticed as soon as I blew a hole in the toilet that I had really made a big fucking mistake. So I was standing in the bathroom, and I've always been very accustomed to pointing in a safe direction to pull the trigger on this to break it down. It was just one of those things that it went off, and I knew that I made a heavy mistake, and I blew a hole in the toilet, and it was a hollow point 45 G.A.P. So it went through the toilet, blew a hole in it about that big, and blew out the whole bottom of the toilet, and then the round had bounced off my tile floor, bounced off the ceiling, and ended up in the bathtub, like right in front of the drain. I'm gonna take my situation and express to you very heavily with these Glocks. They don't have no safeties, and they have a drop safety and a couple of other things to help you mitigate that. But you're constantly breaking your guns down and cleaning it. Just make sure you be careful when you go to bring other things into the equation. Try to keep them out of the room or not anywhere in the gun. And that's what I practice most of the time with doing these videos and carrying like this. And I carry with one in the chamber all the time. Just be careful where this is. Be very careful where that is. It was a scary situation, and for me, my brother was asleep in the other room, and he got waken pretty abruptly. But put a new toilet in the bathroom. It's not funny. I put a new toilet in the bathroom, and that hasn't happened since, and I just make sure I'm extra careful when messing with these. So what I could have done to avoid that situation is there's a lot of things. But paying more attention and being mindful of having loaded magazines and ammunition in the same room. Just make sure you're pointing this thing in a safe direction whenever you go to clear it. Because I could have been shot somewhere really bad. It was at the ground, and it went through the bottom of the toilet, and yeah. So that's my one negligent discharge that I've had that was really bad. And I have another story about one time that I was almost shot, but I'm going to save that for another video. But this is just what happened to me. You guys let me know in the comments if you've had a negligent discharge, and if you want to admit to it, that's cool. If not, this is just one of my tales that happened over 10 years ago. So, like, comment, and subscribe if some crazy shit like that has happened to you. Like I said, I blew a big ass hole in the bottom of the toilet, and the round ended up in my bathtub, and I had that round for a long time to remind myself. I kept the bullet for a long time to remind myself. But thank you guys, and stay tuned to the channel. Peace.